modern world is held together by networks. Consumers, businesses, and institutions rely on networking technologies every day to communicate and to transmit massive amounts of information. But like all other forms of technology, networking technology moves very quickly. According to a leading data storage company, data use worldwide is expected to double every 1.2 years. This is double the data volume many people expected just a year ago. And with this increase in data usage, you might be wondering if your business is doing all it can to ensure that its networks aren't left gathering dust. If you're involved in the IT department at your university, you know that students and faculty are demanding more from networks than ever before. From handling everything from video streaming to large file downloads, campus networks need to be able to handle heavy-duty traffic. Or maybe you work in a different field, such as the medical field, where having a faster internet connection might help doctors and nurses treat patients faster. Or perhaps your internet connection right now is adequate, but the business or university that you work for has a future renovation plan for the campus IT center, and you need to outfit it with the best networking technology that's available. Or maybe the rest of campus is expanding while the IT department is being ignored, and you need to find a way to fit more power into less space to fit your networking needs. If you're the person in charge of finances, you know that upgrading to better networking technology is not cheap, and it never seems to last more than a couple of years before it's already time to upgrade again. IT managers always seem to want more money for more upgrades, but you might wonder if there is a different solution that could save cost, reduce power consumption, and improve your return on investment. Most importantly, you want a solution that will last long into the future as data needs continue to increase, a future-proof solution. It seems like there should be a solution to this problem, but most IT managers will tell you that to get better performance you need to spend more money, and to save money you'll need to limit bandwidth or data applications, and that having both is an impossible combination. But what if it wasn't? What if you could save money without sacrificing performance? Most networks that currently exist operate using an old technology called Category 5 cable, or Cat5 for short. Cat5 works by sending electrical signals over the copper wires inside of the cable. Because of the physical limitations of copper, there's only so much data that you can send over Cat5 at one time before you need to start adding more cables. This is where fiber optic cables come in. Fiber optic cables are the faster, more reliable, and now more affordable competition to traditional copper networks. To move data, fiber optic cables transmit information over wavelengths of light, meaning that they can move the data faster, like way faster. So fast, in fact, that physicists have been unable to find any practical bandwidth limitations in the technology, which, unlike Cat5 and Cat6, makes it essentially future-proof, lowering your organization's long-term data network operational costs. And while it is possible to use fiber optics with old data networking equipment, why would you continue using old technology if there is a new data networking equipment technology that is designed to maximize the benefit of a fiber optic network? There is a new technology in data networking called optical LAN, or more commonly known as GPON. This stands for Gigabit Capable Passive Optical Network, and when used in conjunction with a fiber optic network, it is the next generation in data networking. GPON is powerful, secure, robust, and green, making it one of the most cost-effective networking solutions available today. Of course, upgrading to a brand new technology sounds great, but it can also be a little scary too. Fortunately, upgrading to GPON does not require a massive overhaul of your current network. It can be added side by side with existing networking equipment without changing existing packet routing or security, and it connects to existing core routers so you can upgrade to GPON as you replace, consolidate, or expand your current data network. We've already mentioned that GPON equipment and fiber optics are now cheaper than traditional networking technologies or equipment, but exactly how much cheaper? GPON equipment costs 1/3 less to buy than traditional data networking equipment. It uses 40% to 60% less rack space and 40 to 60% less data center space, which can be very expensive. A GPON or optical LAN network can save you 60 to 70% of your data network power or energy consumption, making GPON a green alternative to traditional data networks. In addition to the direct cost savings, a network built with GPON technology lasts on average 3 to 5 times longer than a traditional data network. And while those are some impressive numbers, you might be wondering just how much your company can save by upgrading to GPON. The average organization or business can save over 50% of the cost of deploying a traditional copper-based network when upgrading to optical LAN equipment.